by Julie Daneberg, illustrated by Judy Love. Sarah, dear, time to get out of bed, Mr. Hartwell said, poking his head through the bedroom doorway. You don't want to miss the first day at your new school, do you? I'm not going, said Sarah, and pulled the covers over her head. Of course you're going, honey, said Mr. Hartwell. As he walked over to the window, he snapped up the shade. Wanted to give them some sunshine, right? No, I'm not. I don't want to start over again. I hate my new school, Sarah said. She tunneled down to the end of her bed. So that doesn't mean she was actually in a tunnel. She made a tunnel with her sheets, right, boys and girls? I'm sure you might have done that too this morning. I know I jumped right out of bed. I was excited for today. I wasn't very scared. How can you hate your new school, sweetheart? Mr. Hartwell chuckled. You've never been there before. Don't worry. You liked your other school and you'll like this one. Besides, just think of all the new friends you'll meet. So boys and girls, we're meeting our friends here in our Google Meet. We're learning through a different style this year. That's just it. I don't know anybody. And it will be hard. And I just hate it. That's all. What will everyone think if you aren't there? We told them you were coming.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, as I said. You didn't save none of
They will think that I'm lucky and they wish they were home in bed like me. What? Mr. Hartwell sighed. Sarah Hartwell, I'll see you downstairs in 5 minutes. Jose, honey, I'm just going to mute your background, sweetie, okay? There we go. Sarah tumbled out of bed. She stumbled into the bathroom. She fumbled into her clothes. Hi to those of you that are just joining us. Thank you for finally getting here to our meeting and reading a story. My head hurts, she moaned as she trudged into the kitchen. Mr. Hartwell handed Sarah a piece of toast and her lunchbox. They walked to the car. Sarah's hands were cold and clammy. They drove down the street. She couldn't breathe. Hi, Jeremiah. Good to meet you, sweetie. I'm so glad you got to our meeting, honey. And then they were there. I feel sick, said Sarah weakly. Nonsense, said Mr. Hartwell. You'll love your new school once you get started. Oh, look, there's your principal. Mr. Burton. Sarah slumped down in her seat. To slump down means to get down low, right? She slumped in her seat. Hi, Andrea. How are you? I haven't got to meet you. I'm so glad you made it. Oh, Sarah, Mrs. Burton gushed, peeking into the car. There you are. Come on, I'll show you where to go. She led Sarah into the building and walked quickly through the crowded hallways. Don't worry, everyone is nervous the first day, she said over her shoulder as Sarah rushed to keep up. When they got to the classroom, most of the children were already in their seats. The class looked up as Mrs. Burton cleared her throat. Class, attention, please, said Mrs. Burton. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the room and said, Class, I would like you to meet, who do you think it is? Your new teacher, Mrs. Sarah Jane Hartwell. Oh my goodness, that's the end, boys and girls. All along, I thought it was going to be a student, but it was actually the teacher. Can you believe that the teachers are also a little bit nervous, just as nervous as you are? The story was called The First Day Jitters. It's a level 2.4, boys and girls. So let's take a look at what time it is, boys and girls. Our time is 9:12.